previously. So that explains why you're, you're pretty good at that. All right, so let's do this. Come up with an example. Guys, there's a plane going 100 miles per hour. Obviously, it's not a jet, okay? But there's a wind pushing you this way, 15 miles per hour. Let's call that north. Which way will the plane end up if it points its plane forward? Which way is it going to go? Northeast, okay? Now, the thing is we want to know, like, exactly which way it goes. So, there's a couple ways to do this, and here's one way. You put your 100 here, and then this was the tail, and this is the head, so then you add the 15, the tail of the 15 to the head of the 100. Okay? How would I describe where the direction of the plane goes? What would I do? Tail of the first, head of the first, tail of the second, head of the second. What am I going to do? I'm going to draw a vector where? All right, hold the phone. You told me it's going to go that way, right? Okay, so how would I describe that with the words? That's exactly right. The tail of the what?
The first.
The tail of the first to the what? There you go. Okay. Now, this is called the triangle method. Okay. And the black is called the resultant. This little thing is a resultant. Resultant. Okay, pretty easy, right? Okay, I told you it was easy. All right, now let's do another method. Again, I got my plane going 100 miles an hour. And now I'm going to do the following. This guy's going 15. I'm going to add him over here too. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to connect these two. So I'm really making a what?
Rectangle.
Well, it looks like a rectangle, but what if it's off a little bit? What word would you use? Opposite sides of parallel.
Parallelogram.
Parallelogram. Okay. So this is called the parallelogram method of adding vectors graphically. Now, where's the resultant? What part of the parallelogram am I drawing here?
A perpendicular.
What's that called
Oh, that's
from
not
geometry? Begins with the letter D. I.
Determine
A.
the direction. I don't know.
G. O. Diagonal. Diagonal. Okay. All right. So again, so we're adding vectors. We're adding them graphically using the triangle method to find the resultant, or the parallelogram method to find the resultant. Now, my question to you is, can you describe the resultant? Well, can you give me where it would be located as far as this form? Yeah, pretty easy, right? How far to the right? 15. And then how far up?
100.
Okay, but in the real world, you know that little airport in Rome, what's that called? Phoenix Airport or something like that?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm talking about? Alabama Road, okay? All right. They always talk about magnitude and direction. So can I find the magnitude and direction of that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, how would I do that? Just use your previous learning. It's gonna go this way, right? Here's my triangle. This is 15, this is 100. Can I find the magnitude?
Yes.
How would we do that? Square root of what? Can you do it in your head? No, actually, it's a lot. 100 squared plus 15 squared. Can y'all do that with the calculator?
Teachers, per interruption, for the career fair, I need for the juniors with the last name A through L to report to the gym.
Okay, now here's your assignment. Just take it on the way out. Pretty easy to do.
Do you want me to stop videoing?